DC here. Hi guys. Walking along in the woods, well, a path with Mrs. DC. It's going to bring us up to a telecommunication tower, and if we're lucky, we'll have a bit of a view. Albeit the sky is a bit covered, so I don't know what we'll get out of it. But we've been having really nice weather. We had a barbecue yesterday, ate outside today. So yeah, I mean it's not even spring weather, it's almost getting slowly to summer weather. I mean, like, I'm walking just with a t-shirt and short trousers, so you know, we're early April, but it's a bit like if we're, I'd say, late spring right now. Not quite our usual weather. So we're just going to walk along, have about a 30-minute walk to get to the tower, and I'll be back later on and show you around. Okay guys, so take care, bye-bye. Okay guys, I'm back. We're coming up to the tower. You can kind of see it through the woods, so it's leveling off here. We've been climbing for a little while. But as you can see, we're walking on an asphalt road because it's the service road for the telecommunication group that comes and takes care of the tower over here. So I'll try and bring you up. I hope it's open. Normally it should be. It's set from April on. So as we're early into April. But it's cloudy. So will we have a view? That is the question. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Okay, so we're at the base of the tower. So we'll go and climb up into it. You can only go to the first observation deck, but it should be a nice little view up there anyway. Okay, so let's go. Miss DC, you gonna come up? In a minute. Okay, so we'll pause it here then. Okay, so let's see. It was written 1st of April. So let's go. I don't like that. The door's closed. Oh, so much for Swiss efficiency. 1st of April might be a different date than here in Switzerland. Well, I'm sorry about that, guys. I've brought you up here and can't bring you around. Oh well, I'll do the best I can and show you what I can show. But we could see all the way to the lakes farther off. Well, here I'll show you the mountains at least. I feel cheated, I really do. It was written from the 1st of April. Oh well, so much for that. So in front of us are what they call in German the Voralpen, so we could almost, I don't know, the pre-Alp chain up to 2,000 meters. And so, yeah, that's a pain. It's such a nice view up there. Sorry about that. But I'll show you what I can at least. There. Down there is a lake that they've dried up right now. They're getting ready. Well, what they do is they lower the level every spring, and when the spring thaws come, somehow it's more regulated. So even if something comes like a flash flood or something, they're able to handle it. So we walked up there, I guess. Yeah. So that's a real pity, because there is such a fantastic view up there. Oh well. I'll just make a vlog then and add that to here. Fact is that when we look at these things, like, we're in the middle of nowhere, but nevertheless, if it wasn't for these towers, no YouTube, because there wouldn't be any internet. So thanks to, I would say, modern technology, yeah, these towers, we can chat, we can do a lot of things together. And when you get down to it, it's all about oh, the world before was way better. Yeah, for some things it was, probably, but not for everything. At least not in technology. We're a lot better off now. How much can we do? I mean, thanks to internet, thanks to technology, you know, Skype and so on. I really get fascinated about all that. The thing is, I guess, is how you use it. You know, with all these debates right now that are going on about, well, nuclear power, for example. Well, I guess you have to get down and think about it. If it was tomorrow, as some people, at least here in Switzerland, if it was just for, I would say, the, what could call it, the green movements, the leftist movements especially, if it was just for them, we'd close down the nuclear stations now. I mean, like, now. And what do they want to do? Well, they want to replace them with solar energy, which we're not developed at that point enough. Wind energy would be something. We're still not developed enough. And then they're talking about bringing back what they call gas stations, which basically burn gas. What is the side effect of that? CO2. So, what is the discussion? Well, we've got to compensate for the CO2. How do they want to do it? Well, Switzerland has this very, very intelligent way sometimes of getting around these problems. They pay money elsewhere and say, well, we'll give some money to Brazil, and Brazil will then plant trees. Okay, very nice. But what's it doing here? What's it doing for our local climate? Well, another thing that we do here is we raise the taxes. They're talking about putting a 30-cent energy tax on petrol and things like that. Why? Because they say, well, we've got to reduce our CO2 levels. So on the one hand, we're getting ready to raise them. On the other hand, we're going to get taxes to lower them. And, if there's a third hand, the neighboring countries, because Switzerland's a very small country, so the neighboring countries aren't doing any of that. There's still nuclear plants. There's still whatever. So, you know, at one point it's like, who is the cash cow? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that we should, you know, not look for alternative energies. But you can't panic. And the whole thing is that everybody now is definitely panicking. And panicking usually does not bring the right answer. You know, shooting from the hip is not usually the way to get out of the problems. But I agree that what's happened in Japan is a wake-up call. And I guess we needed one, but at what expense? For goodness sakes, what expense? And I don't mean what expense in the pocketbook. I'm thinking about the poor people in Japan. What expense over there? Yeah, so all that about a failed trip up in the telecom tower. But anyway, a vlog, whatever. So, DC's going to be signing off. Hope you have a nice Sunday, what's left of it. We are 20 to 4 in the afternoon over here. And that'll be about it. Okay, guys, I'll try and vlog this week a little bit. Still very busy, looking for work and so on, and meeting people. And hopefully, one of these days, I'll be able to say that there's some good news. But for the moment, networking like mad. DC signing off. Take care. Love all you guys. Bye-bye.